Assalamu alaikum, students. Today I just came with a trigonometry question, and this question came in 2021, variant 3 of paper 3, May June. So let's look into this question. Before diving into this question, I want to tell you, revise this important compound angle identity formula for tan. Tan A plus B is equals to tan of A plus tan of B over 1 minus tan of A and tan of B. Okay, so this is the formula which is very important for trigonometry compound angle identities. If he writes a minus in between, you write minus here and the plus here. Okay, I'm erasing it now and start reading the question. By first expanding tan in the bracket 2 theta plus 2 theta. Why he wrote it? Because he has tan of 4 theta. So he said tan of 4 theta must be written as tan 2 theta plus 2 theta. And we have a complete equation. Tan 4 theta is equal to half tan theta, may be expressed as a quadratic equation. So basically, we want to turn this equation into this quadratic equation form. So what is the first thing which we have to do, guys? We have to convert tan 4 theta in terms of tan 2 theta. For this tan 4 theta will be written as 2 theta plus 2 theta. Sometime examiner helps the students to write, to give a starter. The examiner give a starter to the student so that he can move on and get the desired result. So tan 4 theta is equal to tan 2 theta plus 2 theta. Now apply the formula. What is the formula? Tan of A plus B, tan A plus tan B over 1 minus tan A and tan B. So imagine I applied the formula of tan A plus B. Now we have same two tan thetas. So we can write it as, in simplified form, 2 tan 2 theta. And here we have two same functions. Tan 2 theta is multiplying with tan 2 theta. We can combine them and write it as tan squared 2 theta. Are we done? The thing is, he has given a clue that we moved from 4 theta to 2 theta. Now, again, we need to use the double to half angle identities of tan to convert 2 theta further into theta form. So this was given by the examiner, and now this should be done by you. You all remember in MF19 he provided this direct formula, which is called double angle identity. Tan 2 theta is equals to, we will write it as tan theta plus theta, and directly it is equals to 2 tan theta over 1 minus tan square theta. This is provided in MF19. Now guys, let me replace. So 2 as it is. Instead of tan 2 theta, I'm going to write now 2 tan theta over 1 minus tan squared theta. Khalas? Now, let me write this 2 in the middle so that the students don't get confused that this 2 is either in the numerator or denominator. So 2. Now, 1 minus tan squared theta. So let me write here squared there. And tan 2 theta, it is equals to 2 tan theta over 1 minus tan squared theta. My friend, for the sake of simplicity, why not I can write tan theta is equal to t onwards. Now this through 2 is in the numerator because it has 1 in the denominator. So this 2 is going to multiply with 2. So I'm going to get 4 tan theta over 1 minus tan squared theta, right? Then divide. For this, I'm using division. Now, what is happening over here? It is 1 minus this square hits at 2. The square of 2, it is 4. The square of tan is tan squared theta over 1 minus tan square theta whole square. Now, I'm going to copy again 4 tan theta over 1 minus tan squared theta. And division sign, can I multiply this bracket here? So it gives us 1 minus tan squared theta whole squared theta minus 4 tan squared theta over 1 minus tan squared theta whole squared. Imagine just a moment ago I said that why not I can replace tan theta by t. Look, I forgot to replace tan theta by t. The equation, the expression looks very messy. So why not I can convert tan theta using the substitution. Let me erase this because I don't want like you get confused because of any reason. So now I want to write it in a simplest form. So on the top, I'm going to have 2 times 2, which is 4. 4 t. In the place of tan theta, I write t over 1 minus t squared. Look, it looks so elegant that this top expression, I have written it as 4t over 1 minus t squared. Then in the place of this big fraction line, I'm going to write a division. Now I'm going to come to this, keep the brackets on. It looks to me 1 minus 4t squared because 2 squared is 4 and tan squared theta is t squared. 1 minus t squared whole square. Don't forget, you cannot send the square inside the bracket. So 1 minus tan squared, you put the square on top of that. So this is the simplification. I have made it. Now, one minus t squared, again division sign, this is multiplied with 1, so 1 minus t squared whole squared minus 4t squared over 1 minus t squared whole squared. Now change the division sign to the multiplication. 4t over 1 minus t squared times 1 minus t squared whole squared goes up and the numerator goes down. Can I expand the bracket? So 1 plus t power 4 minus 2t squared comes to me. I'm expanding the bracket, so minus 4t squared. And in this, minus 4t squared came as it is. And also 1 minus t squared whole squared, it is expanded as this. I'm ready to cancel. This whole bracket will be cancelled with one of the bracket here. So I cancel the 2. Now let me see what's the final thing comes to me. I have 4t and 1 minus t square in the numerator, and in the denominator I have t raised to power 4 minus minus 6t squared plus 1. So this is the most simplified form which I can get for tan power 4 theta. He said put it is equal to half tan theta. So since the equation was given to me, tan 4 theta, we have to put it equals to half tan theta. Half tan theta. As you already see, tan 4 theta has been converted into this form. So I'm going to write 4, open the bracket, 4t minus 4t cubed over t power 4 minus 6t squared plus 1 is equal to half t, because tan theta is equals to t. Do the cross multiplication. So 8t, this 2 is going to go and multiply with this and multiply it with this, and this whole thing will multiply with t. So 8t minus 8t cubed is equals to t power 5 minus 6t power 3 plus t, right? Can you send all the left-hand side terms to the right-hand side? So if you do this, you get 0 is equal to t power 5 minus 6t power 3 plus t minus 8t plus 8t cubed. 0 is equals to, can we simplify it? So t power 5 plus 2t cubed minus 7t. Do we have something common? T is common, so I'm going to get t power 4 plus 2t squared minus 7 is equal to 0. Either t0 or t power 4 plus 2t squared minus 7 is equal to 0. Check that. Is this the equation we wanted to get? T tan 4 theta plus 2 tan square theta minus 7. Yes, we are absolutely right. We need to convert it back. It is tan 4 theta plus 2 tan square theta minus 7 is equal to 0. So after solving this equation, he didn't mention here why the tan theta is not 0, because tan is 0 in at when the theta is equal to 0 or 180. He didn't mention it here, but anyways, we got our equation which was required by the examiner. So we got it. That's why. That's why. Can you check this? The range is given over here. That 0 is not included and 180 is not needed. So that's why you can reject it. So ignore it. Because tan theta is 0 at 0 and 180. But the range which he has given 0 and 180 is not included. Guys, can you see this is a disguised quadratic equation? So this is t power 4 plus 2t squared minus 7 is equal to 0. Our quadratic equation 1, b is 2, and c is equal to minus 7. We may use calculator. Menu, go to the equation mod, poly, degree 2, enter 1, enter 2, and enter negative 7 gives you the third answer, minus 1 plus 2 square root of 2. So your t squared is equal to minus 1 plus 2 square root of 2. Second answer obviously will be minus 1 minus 2 square root of 2. My friend, your angle is yani from 0 to 180, first quadrant and the second quadrant. If you look into your decimal answers for this root, it is 1.828. So it's a positive answer. It's a positive answer. So if positive means you're expecting your theta in first and third However, the second one is a negative, so you're expecting your answer in second and fourth quadrant. Got it? But the problem happens when you take the square root wise. It does not exist because you have you cannot take the square root of a negative number, so it is not possible. Not possible. So ignore it. Now when I take here square root, I will get t is equals to plus minus square root of minus 1 plus 2 square root of 2. Now, you remember your tan theta? I think this shouldn't be included here. Just leave it. And we will continue the question from here. So tan t is equal to tan theta is equal to plus minus 1. So I'm just going to write here tan theta is equal to square root of minus 1 plus 2 square root of 2. And tan theta is equals to, here you will apply in which quadrant they are there, the angles. Now, shift tan, yani you write here shift tan square root of minus 1 plus 2 square root of 2. I'm expecting my answer in the first quadrant and the third quadrant, but third quadrant is not included. And in the second case, I'm expecting my answer, since it is negative, so I'm expecting my answer in the second quadrant and the fourth quadrant. Since the fourth quadrant is not given, so I'm not gonna take it. But the basic angle for this is again shift tan of square root of minus 1 plus 2 square root of 2. Let me get the basic angle. Is my calculator in a degree mod? It should be in a degree mod. Go to the computing mod of a calculator and now shift tan square root minus 1 plus 2 square root of 2. It gives us 53.5. So first answer is 53.5 and the second answer is 180 because you want to bring the answer here 180 minus 53.5. This is 53.5. This is 53.5. So 180 minus 53.5. 126.5. 126.5. So we got these answers. Now you want to check your answer in the exam from your calculator equation solver. Okay? Equation solver will be helpful for you to check your answer. So let me check the answer. I can write the top equation, this equation, in the equation solver on the display of the calculator. So tan 4x bracket close equals half and then tan of x. X. Now, don't press equal sign, shift solve. Calculator definitely will ask you a guess, initial guess. So your first answer came 53.5. So you go give your guess as 50 degrees and check what the answer comes. Look, 53.5. So my answer is right because your left minus right, zero error, and your calculator gave you 53.5. I want to check my second answer. Is it correct or wrong? So press the equal sign and change your guess from 53, yani 52, closer to 126. So I'm going to put here 130 as my guess. And again, press equal sign and get your answer, 126.5. And both answers are correct. Thank you, boys.